Deception. I'll be your host this evening. And we got DJ Sequence over here. If you could please give her a gracious round of applause. She's going to be holding down the decks all night. So if you decide you want some music with your piece, if you want to rap or whatever, then you can talk to her. I've also got a drum if you want a little like poetry style. We can do that too. All right, Josh Parker, are you still around? You think you can hold it down? All right, I think he's ready. Put your hands together for Josh Parker.
My name's Josh Parker with a B, like pet, spade, and neuter. Oh shit, my mic's not on. Sound people, I'm fucking this shit up. I see a switch. Oh hey, now I can hear myself. Oh goddamn, aren't you folks lucky? Alright. So yeah, my name's Josh Parker with a B, like keep your pets spayed and neutered. Before that bastard Drew Carey stole my show. Alright. I don't know about you folks, but I'm drunk and homesick, so I'm going to read a bunch of stuff that reminds me of back home. Unlike Lawrence, where I come from, had 250 people, no stoplights, a bunch of cattle, and people without too many teethus. So, the first piece I'm going to read is called Revolving Garage Doors. It's about the different meaning of words where I come from. Scent means deer piss bottle to lift Bambi's head, then field dressed and into Ford. Garage girl walking doe-eyed down the drive, Bambi splayed beneath the family beers, sweet beaded despite November frost melt. Bone-hand men walking toward her, blood hung in the air like an invisible tent. She ran as they laughed, fast and blood-cheeked. She wanted me inside, not her, but maybe the garage where I learned to unsnap bras, fumbling fingers, wet bangs, and big red summer breaking. She ran not from bone men, but death hung open and silent. Manhood means staying wrist deep in dough, trying to remember the scent of cinnamon gum. Alright, I don't know if you folks have heard the great news, but, well shit, good news for me. I don't give a shit if it's good news for you, but Glenn Beck is off the air, motherfuckers, on Fox. I'll drink to that any goddamn day of the week. But in keeping with Mr. Murdoch's mansions, this next poem is called Buzzwords. It's what I would imagine a place that manufactures buzzwords would look like. Now don't go out back to the shed, lest you don't find your way home. Yeah, behind that Fox place where Rupert grinds axe to whetstone and laughs, it's terrifying days but worse nights where even Wolf won't lie near. Projects huddled and in below the fans, turning death stink on the world. Sometimes they moan low, dealt assault rattles from what's been done to them. Bodies made famous in schoolyard jeers. Nobody's ever seen face up but swear are real because at night they're turned rivers back north. Rupert's shed where the backwaters saw, stitch, and string them together until they're nothing but centipedes held by hyphens of white hair, fear, casting shadows onto night. That's my last one. So, I wanted to do a little bit of a history of Kansas because we was a free state, but free only if you think the free is a distinction between black and white and not Native American and everybody that ain't exactly Native American. So, I come from a town that's dying slowly because the oil beneath our feet is also dying, and you folks don't give a fuck because you're up here in Lawrence where there ain't no goddamn oil except the gas stations. But this here is called Slim Texas Tea Boonie Pickings, and if you ever go outside of Lawrence, you might see some communities that are dying.
Where are you from in Texas?
From Texas?
Are you from Texas or were you
No, I'm from Kansas, man. I'm from 100 miles south of here. If you ever come down, we got nice people. It's called Hamilton. It's 30 miles south of Emporia on Highway 99. Yeah. Oh, don't clap like you know it. I gotta people that are and 50 stray dogs. But, alright. So, Slim Texas T, Booney Pickens. Coronado balked. Crawled across thigh-high drains like Sienna and fan my breath of Cottonwood River ribbing. Ground that grows humble, spring quaffed by quick fire like army chair Barbary. Let by iron dome Spaniards before cod called wider ones west. Engine steam puffed away bison waves, left dust in cupboards and clouds and dirt, dry thunder. Find me here by porchlight houses, blue light moth brothels, my Flint Hills island, this five-wire land quilt whose cattle shoot sections winnow to pneumatic pump depths. Ranges open in name alone, where orange-billed birds were and dip tethered forever to oil strings, held crude in cross-state hands, to stand in museums, run fingers cross their hollow bones, reciting names of oil hands spun to stumps, fingers pulled opal and pull rod before screams could ring. Here there be 2-lane friars, braided gravel driveways, heaving bottles at low bridge placards, Vietnam vet bearded mayors, bib overalled and sauntering arm to, from, and behind bars, scant eye anhydrous hounds, black teeth by 20 at 30 moldered to grave root food. Here be bags cocked fenceward, all blustered spirits refined for flapping at these pumps. For God so loved these plains, he spun the sky a mobile, Coronado's compass, black and lice unscarred by borealis, unbroken soother of coyote and board 450 whaleaways, blighter black distinguisher of land and salted oil, oil bird belts winding wind, what blows ashen ancestor over hedgerow and turd pond alike. Here we all be roots to be, ground smarting chains from chaffined flame, smoking salt off bison bone long, after rust clogs pump bird song. Thank you, folks.
Alright, thank you so much, Josh. My name is Misconception. I'll be your host this evening. And we got DJ Sequence over here. If you could please give her a gracious round of applause. She's going to be